Whew. Let me adjust that. Alright, there we go. We got some. It looks a lot better. I don't even wear glasses like that, but today is a serious matter. Something to talk about. Something to talk about, man. First of all, how y'all doing? How we doing? If you didn't know, I'm Wholesome Brent. If you didn't know, now you know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In the backyard of paradise, man. I'm actually at the family crib, if we're being as transparent as possible. Just in the backyard, just chilling. Kind of just woke up, I'm not even gonna lie. It's been on my mind to communicate this topic here that we have today. It is that time of the year where everybody starts to, talk about New Year's resolution, talk about the changes that are gonna occur down the line, and it's a great time to plan and make changes for your life, if that's your thing. If you're happy with where you are and you're satisfied, that's cool. Still tune in, tap in, and if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. If you want to see more of me, you know what to do. Wholesome Brent. Back to what we're talking about. This is like one of my favorite topics. Get you a pen and paper for this one. You hear me? Because we are about to architect the life design that we really desire. The desire is the most important thing. You got to know what you want. It's like me wanting to say, I want to go to the store, but I don't know what I'm about to get from the store. Then why you want to go to the store? I just want to go. The desire is one thing, to go to the store. Do I need groceries? Do I just want to just be there? What is the intention? If I'm going to the store, obviously I need to pick up some items, maybe some groceries and whatnot. Don't go to Target, because they have a design set up for you to buy more than what you need. You go in for one thing, you come out with 10 other things. That's a design. And we want to talk about design. We want to really break down what design is. Design is input. Design is created for a structural orientation for you to have a more effective way of doing things. Design. It's important that we design our life and we figure out the direction that we want to go. And it's like a paintbrush, right, on the canvas. You can literally create your own canvas. Your life is your canvas. You don't know where to start throwing paint all over the canvas. And those little splattered art pieces that's in the museum worth millions of dollars, they just started with splattering paint all over the canvas. Now get me now, stick with me and tap into that one video, start where you are, because this it's like a leeway. It's like a transition into from that to now. Design, this is a beautiful topic right here. You want to know what you want. You gotta know what you want. Your life is not set up for you to just, that saying where people say, oh, people be like, life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. So all the things that are happening in your life, they're not by accident, they're not by coincidence. These things, these patterns, these things that take place in your life, it's not a coincidence. Now this is off the top, this is off the flow. I'm just flowing with you right now. We're just talking, we're communicating, we're engaging. And I want you to have one of the best years of your life moving forward. It has to start with your desire. It has to start with your design. You gotta sit back and focus on what you want. The focus is the most important part. Every day is an opportunity to be distracted. Every day is an opportunity to be distracted. But if you can peel back and realize your focus is the most valuable thing that you have. It's the greatest asset. People say time is the greatest asset, but your focus, your mindset, what you tune into each day is your greatest asset. You being here, I don't want to go all deep, but I just want you to know that there's so many things that you don't know of. It's like me having $1 million and I didn't know it. I didn't know it because I just didn't know it. I'm trying to explain to you that you have something just brewing within you, and the life that you want is already set in stone. You just have to figure out the blueprint. That's why I said get you a piece of paper, write down it is what you want. Figure out what you want. Figure out what you want and work on that day in, day out. And don't stop. It don't stop at the end of the day. If you are overweight and you want to lose weight, you want to become more physically appealing, where do we start? The desire is to lose weight, right? What do we have to do? The system. We have to figure out our system as well. Well, maybe I have to stop eating a certain way. Maybe I have to start exercising. Maybe I have to take in consideration of what it is my goal is, just to lose weight and become more physically appealing, attractive, and all that good stuff. It's the same with your life design. It's super simple. Life does not have to be this complicated. We make things more complicated than they need to be. If you stink, take a shower. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying at the end of the day. Figure it out what you want. And the focus, so we start with the desire, and then we transition into the focus. What is the focus? The focus is what you want to create in your life, the design, the input, which leads to output. If you are tired, what do? You rest. So your output is to restore yourself. You're renewed. Let me say it again. You're renewed and you feel energetic. It's because you took the time to input some rest so you can have some restored output energy. Now, I'm all over the place with this topic, but it's all a structure, it's all a parameter of the desire, the focus, and then we lean into the effort, the work. You can't just expect life to just give you. And we're in a time and age, we're in the day and age where we want things right now. It's the instant gratification. If we don't have it within the week, within the month, it's over. We're stopped. We're not gonna try. You have to remember one thing. How you do anything is how you do everything. I used to have this tendency to start stuff and never finish. Now, I'm aware of this. I'm not gonna say that it's a lost thing of mine, where anytime that can happen, that can spark up, you're in danger of living a mediocre lifestyle. It's not because you want to, it's because you allowed yourself to become super passive. That's not what we want. You have to be active in your own life. You can't expect people to do anything for you. Be grateful for people that are in your corner, but you have to realize the work is really upon you. It's upon how you go about your life every day. So life design, lifestyle, that's one of my values. I really appreciate a lifestyle that is really structured in a way that is suitable for you. I value that in other people. I value that in my own life. I don't want to feel like life is just happening to me. I want to feel that I have some type of, not necessarily control, but like input. I feel I want to have some type of I want to have some control where, I can go about my life in a way, and we have the luxury to do that nowadays. You have to realize that we have the luxury to live the life we want to live. There is no excuse. You can say you wasn't brought up in the right way. You didn't have the best of friends. You didn't have all the support. It stems back to the focus. What are you focused on? Because life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. These things that happen in your life, the family upbringing, the lack of friendships, these are supposed to empower you to seek out improvement, so it could take you further. You are not meant to just be stuck in the mud. And a lot of us treat that mud like quicksand. We just allow ourselves to sink and sink and sink. You have to realize you have the ability to break out of that quicksand. I know it'd be sinking you in at times, but you have to be strong enough to not be victimized by your situation. You want to be empowered by it. You have to realize that you have the power, you have the ability to change your sense of direction, your focus, and you have the ability to put the work in. It's the three things that we want to focus on. The desire is the one thing. Do you want to go to the store or not? Yeah, I want to go to the store. Now, your life is not like a candy shop. I mean, at the end of the day, it is. We got cars, we got toys, we got houses. What is the desire? Okay, you figure that out. What's the focus? Well, I want to have this and that, and I want to be able to do this. Okay, work backwards. Work backwards. I want to be a millionaire. Okay, that's cool. That's the focus, right? Ask yourself, what kind of what kind of person embodies the millionaire status? The person that feels victimized, the person that just talks about it, or the person that's really about it? You have to imagine yourself being already there, and you have to act like it. You don't want to wait for something to happen. You have to act in accordance to the person that you really want to be. It's the design. Figure out your parameters, figure out what it is, like figure it out your system. The focus is you want to be a millionaire, right? But what's the system? Well, I have to get some prospects. I have to figure out the type of work, the type of responsibilities I want to have. These things don't just come natural. They don't just come in out of thin air. Granted, you have the luxury to do so. We have many resources nowadays, and you can make it happen. I believe in you. I think that you're already there just by thinking like that. It takes work. You have to put the effort in, the right effort. And there's going to be a lot of trial and error. And you cannot be afraid to fall. In translation, you can't be afraid to fail, because there is no such thing as failure. You fall, you get up. If you just fall and you don't get up, then you deem yourself a failure. But that's not the case here. You just failed. Tie your shoes and stop tripping. Or you just gonna have, whatever. Or get you some shoes without shoelaces. How about that? Make it work. That's part of the system. Make it work for you. Figure out your design. Alright, man. Camera is tripping. Like I said, it's always, if it's not one thing, it's another. But you have to be able to you have to flow. You gotta be fluent. I learned Spanish, poquito, a little bit. Todavía aprendiendo. I'm still learning. The language is still there, but you have to treat it like that with the camera. I mean, in this case, it overheated and it don't stop. It don't stop. We're on the phone right now, so it might look a little different, but peep the background. I didn't even catch all of that with the camera because the light glare and like everything like that. But look at the scenery. It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful time to be alive. It's a beautiful time to just design your life. It's a beautiful time to take accountability and responsibility of the direction that you want to go with your life. It's up to you. You have what it takes. I believe in you. It's time that you start believing in yourself. The new year is coming. We want to really look at this as an opportunity to grow our wings and really tap into our true nature, tap into our life design, and be proud of the hurdles, be proud of the challenges, because they're yours to own. There's nobody else. Everybody goes through challenges. Everybody has some type of burden set upon them, but it's to make you stronger. It's not to make you weak. It's to empower you. These things aren't meant to break you down. They're meant to build you up. Understand that. You have to understand that. You have to be willing to accept that. And it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. It don't stop. So remember one thing. Remember three things to this life design that we are touching on today. It's the desire. The one thing is the desire. The intention. What is it that you want? What kind of design do you want? What kind of friends do you want? What kind of life do you want? Figure that out, and then you obtain your focus. If it don't revolve around that, you gotta get out. You gotta move out of that space and get your focus back, because the focus is your main priority right now. You need to you need to really breathe some life into your focus. My focus right now is to do this video and to get some output. It's first to put the input, to put the work in so we can have an output, engagement, one-on-one. But I can't just sit here and be like, damn, man, I wish I would have did that video. I wish I did a lot of things. But shooting stars don't just happen every now and they probably do. They have out of sight, out of mind. You don't see too many of them, but you could be wishing all you want. But you have to take the time to put the effort in. Just try. Just try. That's all I'm saying. Don't be afraid to try. You ain't just if you're thinking about it constantly, there's your sign right there. There's your wake up alarm. You don't even need the phone anymore. Wake up. Wake your ass up. It's the alarm setting for you to go after what is ever in your mind, and you can't escape that. You can't get rid of those thoughts that keep telling you to improve, to get better. And then you face resistance with, oh, I'm not good enough and blah blah blah. It's all bull, bro. At the end of the day, you have to be able to overcome yourself. You gotta be able to overcome yourself. My thing now is to make space for 2.0 self or being. My thing right now is to make space for your 2.0 being, meaning the person that you want to be. You have to allow space for it. You have to make room for it. You have to. What's the one thing I wanted to say? It skipped my mind. Whatever. But making space for the 2.0 self. Callous. The callous is the most important thing. Like, I do like a lot of workouts with my hands. Callous. They were all soft and scrawny at one point, and now you got grip. And the grip is the life that you develop over time. It's the levels to it. You develop callous. You develop strength. It comes with the territory. So it's not gonna be easy. But no one said it. No one said it was gonna be easy. But you do get better over time. Realize that. You have what it takes. I believe in you. It's time for you to start believing in yourself. We got a new year. I don't wanna hear it. New year, new me. I don't want to hear it. I just want you to put it into practice, and I want you to change your life for the better, because I think that's what it's about. I think we signing off here. I'm about to go have me some tea, chill out, and it was good talking to you guys. If you didn't know, I'm Wholesome Brent. If you didn't know, now you know. All right, so design your life. Realize you got what it takes. You got the potential, and yeah, man, I'm gonna see you up there. I'm gonna see you at the top, man, because that's what it's about. You guys be good, be cool, take care of yourself. Happy holidays, happy new year. Yeah, you guys be easy. It's Wholesome Brent. Peace.